Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. That is the Muslim greeting to all of you. Subhanallah, glory be to God. Alhamdulillah, praise be to our God. And Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest. So Allah is Arabic. Translation in English would be God or Lord. The opening prayer that we stand as Muslims and that we recite, right, is called Surah Al-Fatiha, and that's called, the translation to that will be the opening, and the Arabic is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim Sirata al-lazina anamta alayhim Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Ameen. The translation to that is, Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds, most gracious, most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. It is you that we worship, and upon you that we ask for help. Guide us on the straight path. Let us be the ones amongst the blessed, not the ones that they are angered, nor the ones that are misguided. So I want to welcome you to Islamic Invite to World Peace. This is day number 9 and 10. So today is the 10th day of fasting. Already, what would that be? 33%, right? If we do the calculation. So it's 10 days, right? 20 days to go. So the first 10 days have passed so soon. It's about just after 7 p.m. Eastern time here in Toronto, Ontario, Markham to be exact. And we'll be ready to break our fast, right? So I know the wifey's downstairs, cooking something. Mom was relaxing on the couch, just praying. I think she's reading from the Holy Book, the Quran. And my dad, who I think was sitting, he was on his phone, right? So everybody's doing their own thing. Me, I'm just in the basement. I had my prayers. So it's our second prayer during the day, I guess, or third, I should say, sorry. It's called Asr. And after that, just raised my hands to Allah and just talked, right? Just prayed. One thing I want to talk about is balance, right? That's what's in the title. So I just want to talk about balance. With positive vibes, of course, one of the words, my sixth word. So I have a positive vibes family of words, right? And the words go patience, consistency, accountability, rejuvenated, perspective, balance, intention, and invite, right? But the sixth word is balance. And these words that I, came up with, this group of 8 words, it's through the journey that I've been on, right? Yes, not only with positive vibes, of course, 7.5+ years, but it's also my journey that I cannot forget with everything else I've experienced, everything else I've been through, right? The ups, the downs, the good, the not so good. What I've learned for myself, though, everything happens for a reason, and everything is good, right? As long as we are moving forward, as long as we're here, alive, we woke up, that's all I look for, right? That's all that I push myself to need to help me move forward, right, in my day, in my thoughts. But coming back to balance, pretty much, this is something that came up with me, right? And this came up, I would say, probably during 2018, right? Things that I was learning already, right? Understanding how I was embracing what I was doing, who I am, from what I'm learning, all of that, right? And understanding what balance meant to me, that you really just need to figure that out for yourself, that there's not just one way to be. We've never been just one way. We've thought about different things, we've acted in different ways. We've dressed in certain ways, we've interacted with different people, we've done something, we moved away from it, we came back to it, over life, like over our span of our life. Like there's so many different directions we can go. It's just finding that balance, right? What did they say? Work-life balance. And that's literally what it is, whether it's a job or not, but it's work-life balance, right? Everybody's dealing with so many different things in so many ways. There's so many thoughts that come in our head on a daily basis, you know, so many, you know, and it takes work to be able to embrace those thoughts, embrace those feelings, you know, and move forward in a positive manner, in a good manner, to look at yourself in the mirror and not bringing yourself down. You know, I'm thinking about people dealing with depression and mental health, you know, something that I've dealt with. And again, down the road, you know, I will talk about that, you know, and, you know, late during 2018, you know, is where it really started. You know, it's all what I really learned and what I've experienced through that, especially, is that, you know, we don't know everything. We may think at times that, you know, we're right, that we're on the right path and so on, but it doesn't mean that we cannot continue to learn, that we cannot continue to evolve, right? That we cannot continue to get better and better and better and move forward, right? But wifey just came in right now. Do you need something?
No, are you live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, that's okay. Good luck. Say hi from me.
All right. So my wifey is saying hi. Kay Shimmers, you should check her out. Kay Shimmers 92 on Instagram. She has a page here on Facebook as well. Yesterday, you know, related to balance, I guess, right? You know, balance with relationships, with marriage, right? That's something I've learned over time. You know, being married to my wife since 2008, right? I hope I got that right, but yeah, 2008. And you know, just learning from one another, understanding one another, you know. So yesterday we did a video, and so she's a makeup artist, she's skincare, you know, that's what she's gone for school for as well. She does everything. She knows hair, she knows henna, you know. She's really multi-talented, you know. She knows about food, she knows a lot about food, about health, you know, which helps me, of course, with you know, me trying to better my health and so on. So there's a good balance, right, with us. How she keeps me on my toes and me keeping her on her toes, you know. And yesterday we made a video, we'll be putting that out as well soon, about where I did her makeup. I think they called that video something, right? But yeah, so it was something different. I thought, you know, I knew a lot about makeup, which I do. I think I know more than maybe many others, you know, because she's always talking about it, her videos, talking about work, all that stuff. And I think I did a good job, right? So once we put that video out on YouTube, I recommend you all check it out, right? And let us know what you think, right, about the videos. I really like this filter. But yeah, balance, right? Like I talked about marriage balance, you know, this family, what I've learned for myself over the last couple of years, even more, with everything that I've been through, is that, you know, we say things, right? Like like me personally, I'll say things, but I'm not taking certain actions upon certain things, right? The way that I feel I should. But that's with me, right? By me even just thinking about it, you know, the good thoughts, the good feelings, things I want to do, the things, how I want to be, how I want to act, and so on, helps. Fine, I might not be taking action, but that time will come, I believe, that if it's your true intention in your heart about, you know, how you want to move forward in life overall, it will happen, right? So don't get hard on yourself. Try your best not to get hard on yourself on how much time it's taking, right? The KFC, I forgot his name, Colonel Sanders, right? I don't know, that story comes to mind because of how old he was when he started KFC. So just imagine, like, there's stories out there, right? Well-known people, and maybe people just around you that you know, your parents, you know, so much that, you know, my parents have been through, that, you know, imagine me at my, where I am in my life and what I've experienced. And I feel like it's so much, of course, if you really look at it. Imagine our parents, you know, what they've gone through, you know, elders in general. You know, we could learn from them. We could learn from our youngsters, because, yeah, imagine we're not there anymore, so we might not remember it the same way, right? So we can learn, and that's what happens to me, right? My nieces that are with us, I learn from them because they're being themselves, and it you know, I reminisce a little bit, or I look back and I'm like, wow, I used to do this, you know, I used to be like this, I used to act like this, talk like this, joke like this, right? Get frustrated like this, whatever it is, right? But imagine we all go through this. We all have been a kid. We all have been a teenager. We all have been middle age, and we will all, grow old. You know, I don't like using the word old, but we're all aging. So balance, my friends. Figure it. The way you figure it out is just to try. Just keep going. Trial and error is something that I've talked about a lot. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Time is moving forward, and we need to move forward with it. During this fasting month, and I'll end it off here. It's been different. A part of it, for sure, is the whole social distancing and being at home. But a part of it is also what I know I've dealt with, my whole life, but especially maybe within the last couple of years, right, for me, and seeing how I've evolved, right, religiously wise, coming closer to, Allah. Again, English translation is God or Lord. And, you know, and just me as a person, understanding how I want to be as a person, understanding that, there's not just one way that, I'm an all around person, there's not just one title for me. And I think that's, something that I've learned for myself, that I don't have to be just one person, that, oh, you're religious, be religious. Just like athletes comes to mind. People say that when they speak up about something, you know, anything, that's happening in the world and so on, that they shouldn't speak. They should stick to their sport. How is that possible? Like, how like, that's what I've done for myself, right? For me, that's all I could do. I can't tell anybody else how to think, how to feel, all of that. All I'm doing is expressing my thoughts and feelings, right? But I look at it like, how can I even look at them and say that? They're a person, just like I'm a person. I wouldn't want to be told that, stick to this and that's it. So my job, for example, I do call center. I take inbound calls, customer service. But it doesn't mean that I don't have knowledge. Like, I also have financial knowledge, because that's the job I do, right? I have communication skills that I've learned that I can communicate, right? Because that's what I've learned from my job. Positive vibes, my mindset, I've worked on that, right? Health, I have knowledge about health and foods and stuff like that, because I've dealt with that, right? So there's so many different avenues. We all, like, I love music, right? Reggae is my favorite type of music, so I love music, so I have knowledge about that, right? And that's why with positive vibes, what I love, what, just not naturally, but it started off with just going with the flow and continuously. But now I feel like, um, I have more of, the vision is, becoming more clear, I guess, about how I want to proceed and how I want to move forward, right, with it. So I'm really looking forward to, the fasting month of Ramadan, 20 more days to go, 10 days already. It's been good. It's been uplifting. Um, looking forward to breaking our fast, opening our fast today, and so on. Looking forward to just that good feeling that I'm feeling inside, right? That I have been feeling, of course, but and that's what I love, right? That the love that I feel, the happiness that I feel, is honestly just growing day after day after day. And I have myself to thank for that. I have loved ones the around me to thank for that. I have the people that I'm connected with through social media, and just the people I know to thank for that, and every single human being that I've ever come across in any type of way to thank. So balance, my friends. Focus on the word, right? The balance, when you balance, doesn't just mean, yeah, it might have a definition, but there's so many different ways that you could look at that word and every other word, right? So I just want to say thank you for all the love and support you've given me, all the love and support you've given one another, and all the love and support for yourself. Keep going, keep doing your thing, keep being you. We are all in this together. Focus on the good more than the not so good. Focus on the honey in life, like my friend P. Bear would say. All right. So again, for everybody that is fasting, I hope this month has been great for you so far. I'm looking forward to connecting, engaging with all of you. I put that out there. I'll put it out again. Come fast with us. Come join us, I should say, because whether it's a fasting, whether it's just gaining knowledge from one another, whether it's something that you're going to try to, push yourself to do or give up during the next day or days, right? So I just want to say thank you once again. And once again, I'll end this off by saying Assalamu alaikum. So that's peace be upon you. And I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday and have a blessed upcoming week. Take care of yourself.